Hello everyone, this is Jim Okerzinski with a special edition video on drive instructions for the research essay process. So in the week 6 course unit, we are looking at the drive instructions for exercise 4.3 and the research essay. So our work from this point on will focus on the research essay writing process, and exercise 4.3, where you develop the three leads, is part of that writing process. So as I say here, in the course folder you will find a research essay assignment folder. In order to emphasize the process, we'll use the research essay folder to collaborate on a research essay. And here it'll be the updated video. So you will create a folder in the research essay folder. Folders are real easy to create. So let's get over to the research essay folder. All right, we already have one student who has created a folder. Relatively easy here to create a folder. You will just click on new, click on folder, name your folder. Since you are already in the research essay folder, it'll be contained in there and shared with everyone else. So your last name underscore research essay. Straightforward there. Now, as I say in the drive instructions, in your folder, you want to put your exercise 4.3 and peer report, your first draft of the research essay, and the peer report form for your research essay will be included in your folder. And then the final draft of the research essay ready for submission will also be included in the research essay folder. I also indicate that if you would like to include your annotated bib, your double entry, to help you organize and drafting, considering you are, you have your sources and citations in the annotated bib. That's an easy copy and paste. Or if you have your double entry journal there, so if you're working through some quotes and some of your thinking, certainly you can borrow from this material to work into your research essay. And I'll talk more about drafting that later on. So it helps the writing process, and you can use the folder to organize all of those documents. Fine with me, right? So peer report, first draft, and peer report, and then the final essay. So let's get back over to the drive folder. You would create your folder, all right, and then you would take your copy of the exercise 4.3. Here, I believe Mary, she combined the two, which is fine with me. Here is her three leads that she has written. Remember, you are writing me three leads or three openings as described in exercise 4.3 for your research essay. The purpose behind this is to get you started on an introduction, talk about your three leads, which you like worse, which is part of the assignment. And then what Mary did was talk about her peer report. She's integrated the exercise 4.3 in a peer report. It's fine with me. I don't really care as long as I get two components. Okay. Would be helpful if you label your lead, which lead you are writing. Sometimes I can figure it out. Sometimes it might be a bit difficult. But here is her report about her drafting journey and about her leads. Now, as a peer reviewer, you would put your name in the item right here as the reviewer. You would respond to what the writer wrote about her drafting journey and her leads. Then you would answer my specific prompts here, and you would offer three most important things a writer should do to improve the draft. Okay? So the idea here is for you to peer review within her particular report. Now let's get back over to the research essay. I have a copy of the exercise 4.3 peer report. The thing you have to do when you go into and you're ready to write your report after you've finished exercise 4.3 is to make a copy. Click on the file, make a copy of exercise 4.3. Then I say you have to rename it. So if you would put your last name here, your last name underscore exercise 4.3. You're going to keep this into the folder, the same research essay folder. You're going to click on that. particular item, and you will have your last name, and you start working in this form. Okay, so it says make a copy and rename before working. What this does is it creates your form that can be included in your folder in the research essay, and it also will preserve the copy for everyone else to make a copy and use. That way nobody appropriates the peer report form, and everybody gets a chance to work on this report form. All right. So those are the instructions for exercise 4.3. You're going to answer the questions and do the peer report. Same process will happen for the peer report for the first draft. First draft is due next week, and your first draft and peer report will go into your folder in the research essay. I will more than likely create some peer review groups so everybody can focus on people in their in their group and offering peer reviews on the first draft of the research essay. All right, I hope this clarifies all the drive issues for the rest of the semester. I'd like everyone to make sure that they focus on this process, and an orderly process will help everybody work through the rest of the writing process for the research essay. Remember, everyone's got points on exercise 4.3, first draft, peer reviews, and final draft. So please take the time to view this over and over if you need to. That's it. Good luck.